Guys, Angel Reese would not be Angel Reese if she was not out here looking gorgeous and setting fins, okay? Because if you guys don't remember, Angel is the first WNBA or NBA player to be featured on a solo cover for Vogue magazine. Guys, hello, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General. And guys, the video that I inserted prior to my commentary, again, shout out to the guy. I'm sorry. I had looked in both of my DMs, both Twitter and on my Instagram, but he actually made a edit for Angel Reese. And in the beginning of the clip, is about 5 seconds, he actually used my voice when I talked about her outfit in the Met Gala. And then Angel Reese actually posted that video, okay, with my voice in it on her official Instagram story about 2 days ago. So again, I was geeked. Guys, just a little quick funny story. So my brother is actually on day 2 at Air Force BMT down there in San Antonio, Texas. He said it's sweltering hot. So, like when you arrive through, BMT, if you've ever been to the military, they give you one phone call, okay, to tell your family that you're safe, blah, 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 right? So he called our mom, and he actually told her that they had accident. It was like, don't lie, put your hands up, whoever played a musical instrument. So, of course, he puts his hand up. This fool just got put into the band flight because he did play the drums when we was in middle school, but I'm like, we were in middle school. Like, you know how long ago that was? That was 10 plus years ago. So he was honest, but the fact that he put the hands up and now he's officially going to be into band flight, that's just more responsibilities and more work. If I was him, I would have lied. Now on to the topic, guys. Angel Reese, guys, so first of all, if you don't know, I am a finance major. I finally graduate this upcoming September. I cannot wait. But I came across this article from BecauseOfThemWeCan.com titled, Angel Reese teams up with Magic Johnson to bring financial literacy to Baltimore teens. Now, if you guys don't know, Angel Reese was born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, okay? The article reads, Angel Reese is using her star power to shine a light in her hometown. When Angel Reese and Magic Johnson team up, it's more than star power. It's legacy in motion. The two champions, both on and off the court, have come together to launch the Wealth Playbook, a new financial literacy program aimed at generating real-life impact. People of Color in Tech reports. Designed for high school seniors in Baltimore, this 4-session initiative isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about rewriting the economic playbook for the next generation. The program debuted at St. Francis Academy, where Angel Reese once laced up her sneakers and began the journey that would make her a national name. Now she's returned to those very halls, this time with a different kind of assist. In partnership with her Angel C. Reese Foundation, the Magic Johnson Foundation, and Pull Up Neighbor, Wealth Playbook is delivering hands-on financial education with the support of wealth management firm Merrill Lynch. The room was filled with energy, knowledge, and purpose read a joint Instagram post from the organizations. Students learned about budgeting, credit, and how to take control of their financial futures. This isn't just a program, it's the start of a movement. For Reese, born and raised in Randallstown, Maryland, the work is personal. In 2023, she donated $12,000 to St. Francis Academy to help cover tuition for the girls' basketball team, echoing the kind of support she once received. That is so sweet of her. Her foundation, launched that same year, continues to pour back into the community that raised her, focusing on mentorship, education, and opportunities for girls and underserved groups. It's only fitting that her former school is now ground zero for this new wave of empowerment. Magic Johnson, a blueprint of Black excellence in both business and community investment, brings decades of experience to the table. Since 1991, the Magic Johnson Foundation has worked to increase access to healthcare, education, and economic opportunity. What started as a mission rooted in compassion has blossomed into $1 billion impact. From his ownership in Equitrust to ventures that power communities of color, Johnson's journey from NBA legend to business mogul is one marked by intention. Together, Johnson and Reese aren't just launching a program, they're lighting a path. Wealth Playbook teaches students how to budget, understand credit, which is very important, okay, and make informed decisions about money. But more than that, it plants the seed that wealth isn't just inherited. It can be built with the right tools, vision, and support. I love that. With this initiative, Baltimore's next generation won't just play the game, they'll learn how to win at it too. Again, guys, a lot of these modern day high schools here in America, okay, our first world nation, they done took away, shop class where, they teach you how to play, work with power tools. They done took away economics, home class. People don't know how to make a meal no more. This is the thing that adults or young adults and teenagers and children at that, they need to be taught. They need to be shown the way they need to be educated on. And one of those things they need to be educated on in every middle school and high school is financial literacy. Again, this is a huge opportunity that both Angel Reese and Magic Johnson are giving back to that community, okay, at St. Francis, that private school that she attended, and also the fact that she donated $12,000 to the girls' basketball team, that just speaks volumes to how charitable and generous that she is. But again, as a young kid, I say at the age of about 13 to 14, if you have children, if you got nieces and nephews, a small child in your life, start teaching them about what credit is, how to build their credit, how to protect their credit, okay? Because when you crash your credit, it can really make your life just miserable. Okay, if you get an eviction, you get evicted from an apartment, okay, that can affect your credit. And okay, that's on your history, so to speak, or your credit for 7 years, okay? And so for those 7 years, you can't even rent an apartment in like a better community, a more affluent neighborhood. Okay, you pretty much got to live in the hood, okay? And then et cetera, et cetera. It's just like a freaking chain of events, okay, when it comes to your money being messed up, specifically your credit. Now I know people say like, cash is king and then credit is queen, or it can be vice versa. Credit is king and then cash is queen. Listen, both of them are very important, okay? So teach the children from a youth, okay, from a young age, starting the teens. I love that Angel Reese and them are going to high school students, teaching them about credit, budgeting, okay, and just giving them the tools that they need to actually empower themselves in their communities in the future financially. Because again, like they said in this article, I love it. You don't have to like just inherit wealth. You can actually build wealth and continue generational wealth by just making informed and smart decisions. And the way that those young kids will make those smart and informed decisions is when they are being taught the tools of financial literacy. Again, shout out to Angel Reese and Magic Johnson for doing this. Again, this article caught my eye about 2 or 3 days ago. Okay, I wanted to speak on it. Okay, I was not going to give this up. This is great, positive news. Again, in my opinion, every high school, starting really from middle school. I remember when I was like in 6th or 7th grade, we had a math assignment where we had to budget a checkbook. I got like a D on the assignment. I literally was just so confused and lost. I did not understand nothing. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. To this day, I haven't balanced a checkbook in years. I would have to reteach myself, which is, I ain't gonna lie, that's low-key sad. I just dragged myself. But again, it is what it is. It's like a lot of people just don't understand, like, just the basics of financial tools and literacy. Like when it goes to like going to a car dealership, choosing a car, a Hellcat, $25,000 Scat Pat. The interest rate is like 24%. It's just crazy. Like specifically like us young military people that come into the service at 18, 19, these car dealerships, they purposely prey upon us. They purposely will put a car dealership all around a base, a military base, knowing that these 18, 19-year-olds don't know no better. They want a Hellcat. They literally just joined the military to get a Hellcat and a Scat Pack, a SKT. Okay, they going up there, they're getting a $36,000 car. The APR is at 40%, and they don't even understand what that means. Again, I love seeing Angel Reese and both now Magic Johnson. They got that partnership. But again, I love seeing Angel Reese doing some good in the hood. Again, shout out to her. And again, guys, start teaching your children, say from the age of 12 to 13, just the basics on financial literacy, because it is very much important.